Welcome inside of the Dome Gymnasium, everyone, where today we have an AAC basketball doubleheader between Bluefield College and Tennessee Wesleyan. We are just about ready to get underway with the opening tip, and here we go. The women's game is underway here in Bluefield, Virginia. Bailey Engel on the call for you here. Glad to have you with us. Rams have lost 9 games in a row looking for their first win of the calendar year of 2020. Their last win came all the way back on December 16th during Christmas break. Now trying to find a win against a lackluster Tennessee Wesleyan team. 8-12 and 8-9 of the AAC. Campbell came away with a steal, and the Rams have the ball for the first time in the ball game. Haley Turman, Kendall Cloninger, Sierra Cook, and Crockett all on the floors. That pass is telegraphed, tipped nearly into the backcourt, and Sierra Cook picked it up. Crockett, entry lob to Cloninger, tried to kick it back out, and a clean steal from Carly Runyon. Running the floor with Madison McClure, Kenzie Cohn, Hannah Cherry, and Jordan Wright. Here's Jordan Wright driving in on Crockett, pulls up from 3 feet, missed the shot, and an offensive rebound. Madison McClure bounces on the near side. Rams coming off of a loss to Union. They lost their 8th in a row here at the Dome just a few nights ago. Off the glass and a miss. That was to Kentucky Christian. 8:40 remaining, first period. Corey Mullins in his 6th season. Yelling from the sideline for Bluefield College. Tara Huntsman, his assistant in her first year out of Gardner-Webb. Haley Turman on the baseline. No. Here's Carly Runyon. Good crowd on hand today. Tennessee Wesleyan travels the best out of anyone in the Appalachian Athletic Conference, and it's really not even close. Runyon. It's the underside of the basket. Here's Sierra Cook. Finds Cloninger, long 2, swirls it in. First basket of the ball game falls for Bluefield, and it's Kendall Cloninger, the senior from North Carolina. $7:50 left to play. Pulls up, nothing but net. And a Cherry able to drain a bucket to tie up the ball game. Top of the key for Campbell. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cloninger lets it fly. Wide to the right, hit the rim. 3 minutes elapsed. Kahn with a right hand. Just a brick off the window. Here comes Sierra Cook. And a foul called. That was only after Cook hit the floor. And a Cherry, and it booked on the foul. They will call it a shooting foul. As Sierra Cook goes to the line, a couple of new players in for Tennessee Wesleyan. Savannah Atkins leading the way. You also see Hannah Trout for the first time. Senior from Alcoa, Tennessee. Tickling the twine, Sierra Cook. Junior from Chesapeake, Virginia. Missed the second. Couldn't get a friendly roll. Another rebound from Madison McClure. 6:50 remaining in the first period. Rams leading 3-2. It's a screen, swing it down low. McClure backing in on Curtis. What a great job by Curtis to force that ball out. Wide open lane. McClure gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Haley Turman got into foul trouble early a few nights ago against Kentucky Christian. Came in with a lot of time left in the fourth quarter with 4 fouls and then immediately fouled. So the Rams, that did not help them in their loss to the Knights. Free throw to tie the game goes in for Tennessee Wesleyan and Madison McClure, the sophomore, another Alcoa, Tennessee native. And both are good. 4-3 the score in favor of Tennessee Wesleyan, formerly known as Tennessee Wesleyan College. They are Tennessee Wesleyan University out of Athens, Tennessee. Crockett to the near side. 6:18 remains before the first period is over. Sierra Cook from downtown. Three is good for Bluefield, their first triple of the ball game. And a Trout passing the ball around. McClurg whips it back at the logo for Hannah Cherry. Cherry almost lost the ball. Defense is good on the perimeter. Can they get it done inside? Got a high ball screen for Carly Runyon. Shot clock down at 5. A prayer three-pointer. No good, and a great rebound by Curtis. Campbell in trouble, weaves through the defense. Cook. Curtis got the rebound and immediately fouled with 5:20 remaining. Still in the first quarter here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Buzzer sounds and Jordan Wright checks into the ball game for Jeff Rice in his 14th season as the head man of Tennessee Wesleyan women's basketball. Shoots, and Curtis makes it a three-point game. Curtis perfect at the line, and the Rams take an 8-4 lead. And a Trout lost the ball to Madison McClurg, regains it at the logo. Atkins at the top, down to 5 seconds. Driving on Crockett, fade away, no good. Curtis got the rebound, looking to outlet instead, gave it to Campbell. Good bounce to Crockett, gliding to the rim and missed the layup. On the far side, Trout for three, too hard. Campbell with the ball near the logo. Bluefield leading 8-4. Campbell, bang, got it. Long two, falling for the Bluefield point guard. It's 10-4. This is the start that Corey Mullins wants. This team has had a tendency of falling asleep in the first quarter and just not waking up to start the ball game, even though they let a layup go there. So far, the shots are falling. Rocket backs in, kick out to Cook. Yes! Good ball movement for Bluefield. That's her second three of the ball game already, and the Rams find themselves in a 7-point lead. Turnover forced by the defense. High fives all around. Morgan Wiley runs into the game, and for Tennessee Wesleyan, Allison Crowder checks in for Jeff Rice's squad. Trying at the elbow, Curtis from 15 feet. Just a bit too hard, and here comes Tennessee Wesleyan going left to right. Atkins drives on Turman. Curtis poked the ball loose, 2:50 left in the first quarter. Not a clean handoff. Emily Liner also into the game for the first time. Poke loose, and this time was not legal. Tiana Crockett Tiana Scott into the game. Off the mark, rebounded by Curtis. Curtis, down low, Turman with a good kick out to Scott with 9 on the shot clock, uses the glass to her advantage. 9-point lead for Bluefield. Nine seconds, a three from Atkins. No good, rebounded under the basket, and a clean block from Curtis. Book a foul on Hannah Trout. Rams with the ball back, 1:37 on the clock in the first quarter. And remember, folks, Bluefield College, 6-16, trying to snap a 9-game losing streak. Crockett into the front court, stumbles but picked the ball up, gave it over to Scott. Wiley finds Cloninger. Good pump fake, kick out to Turman. Yes, ma'am. Ball movement's been working for Bluefield, a 12-point lead. 18-6. Step in, missed the mid-range. Here comes Scott. .45 seconds remain in the first. Crockett with a kick out to Cloninger. Wiley lets it fly. Wow! Nothing but net from the right wing, 21-6. Where has this Bluefield team been? 29 and now 26 seconds. First quarter has been a very good one for Bluefield College. Shot clock is still on. Right. In and out three from the right wing for Tennessee Wesleyan. Shot clock off. Now down to 8 seconds. Scott running the floor. Starts moving. Now at 3 seconds. Shoots at the buzzer. Can't get the roll. And that is it for the first quarter. But a great first quarter of play for Bluefield College, holding Tennessee Wesleyan to 6 points and scoring 21 of their own here at the Dome. Start of the second quarter, 21-6. Bluefield College leading by 15. Here's Sierra Cook in the right wing. Up top to Campbell. Rams shots falling in the first quarter. Cook thought about it. Tried on her own. Wow, dialed in. Sierra Cook. 23-6, 17-point lead for Bluefield College. And it's interesting that Tennessee Wesleyan has not tried to drive in as much in that, even though they tried there for Carly Runyon. She was fouled. That might be the better idea if you're Tennessee Wesleyan to try to come back into this game. There has just been a reliance on outside shooting for this Bulldogs team, and it has not worked out. First free throw, nothing but net. For Tennessee Wesleyan's Carly Runyon, the freshman from Etowah, Tennessee. And both of them good. Full court press, Sierra Cook. Up the floor, went backwards. Across the timeline to Cook for three. Bit of a heat check. Cloninger volleys it out to her. Second try is good. Play of the game so far for Bluefield, 25-8. Everything going right for Bluefield College at the moment, and everything going wrong for Tennessee Wesleyan in the first half. Campbell sees the offense develop in front of her. Crockett spins it out to Turman. Bit too short. Foul call, she'll go to the line. Foul called on Crockett for Bluefield, halting the clock at 8:20. It's the first free throw for Tennessee Wesleyan in front of a very big Tennessee Wesleyan crowd. I wanted to think Athens, Tennessee is not very close. $15-point lead for the Rams. They want to let off gas pedal now as Campbell pulls up free throw line, rolls it home. Try inside, layup no good. Defense has been really tight for Bluefield, and that pass, Campbell wasn't ready. Well, Runyon turns it into an easy two. Can't start turning the ball over now. Cloninger in trouble, and the Rams have given the ball away 2 times in a row. Runyon almost tried her chances down the baseline. Bit of a size mismatch in front of her with Haley Turman. Kick out, Runyon, air ball, slapped back in. Cloninger needs help. And a foul called in the backcourt. Runyon reached in on Campbell. It appeared that Cloninger could have dribbled up a little bit further, just was not confident in her dribbling ability to get out of that pressured situation. Travel called on Campbell after stumbling with the ball. Bluefield still holding on to a 15-point lead. 2 fouls on the Rams, 1 so far in the second quarter for Tennessee Wesleyan. Another drive. Wiley booked with a foul. Chloe Yearwood to the line. Every player on the Tennessee Wesleyan roster is from Tennessee. Every single one of them. That is probably why everybody travels so well. Everyone's from the same place. Front of the rim, no good for Chloe Yearwood. (27-13). Campbell cuts through the defense. Bounces to Shayla Spell. Now in the backcourt. Wiley for the triple. No good. Snatched out of the air. Down the floor and one. Hannah Cherry to the line for one. Inside of a 12-point lead, a timeout called by Corey Mullins. Second foul, by the way, on Sierra Cook, and the fourth on Bluefield. We'll take a break. 6:22 remaining in the half. Free throw is good. Completes the old-fashioned three-point play. So an 11-point lead for the Rams. They've led by as much as 17. Campbell flicks the ball up to Sierra Cook. 2-on-2 for the Rams. Reach-in foul called on Tennessee Wesleyan as she was sprinting in. .6:10 left before halftime. Wiley finds Campbell. Spell kicks it out to Cook. Down the baseline. Atkins pulls down the rebound for the Bulldogs. Another pump fake for Tennessee Wesleyan. Madison McClure flung the ball out on the far side to Yearwood. Here's Atkins pounding her way to the hoop. A double-digit lead now a thing of the past. Bluefield College lead down to 9 after the full court press started kicking up. The right wing. Look to top of the key, Wiley. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Spell swishes from 4 feet away. Back up to a double-digit lead for the Rams at 11, 29-18. Bounce inside, Atkins got past Spell and converted. Full court press off of the May Curtis. Gets it in at the last second. Cook in a double team trap. Maneuvers her way out of it and finds Campbell across the timeline. Good bounce to Spell. Yes. Score the last 4 for Bluefield. The Idaho native puts the Rams back up by 11 again. Curtis got a hand on it. Wiley was there. Scrum. Tennessee Wesleyan wanted a timeout, and they got it. Halts the clock at 4:04, second quarter. Rams lead by 11. Welcome back, everyone. 11-point lead for Bluefield, 5 in the shot clock for Tennessee Wesleyan. Anna Trout has to realize that, shoots at the buzzer, breaks off the backboard. That is a shot clock violation. That was off of the backboard. Tennessee Wesleyan seems a bit frustrated. It is Bluefield ball. It definitely did not hit the rim. This is the right call. 3:48 left to go in the first half. Still in the second quarter. Rams have led by as much as 17 in this quarter. They've led by as little as 9, which is still pretty commanding considering this is a team that has lost 9 games in a row. This has been one heck of a performance in the first half. Inside to Haley Turman. Down to 5 seconds, foot on the line. It's a long 2, but it still counts, 33-20. Tennessee Wesleyan found a little bit more luck when they tried inside. And another foul racked up on Wiley. Chloe Yearwood back to the line for a couple. Yearwood, line drive, and it's good. So both good for Yearwood. Inside to Scott, put it on the deck and missed the layup. Campbell sticks it back in. No harm, no foul. (35-22). Atkins off the mark. Good kick out for Turman. Ball movement was there, shot could not finish. Clock has rolled down to 2:20, second quarter. Atkins with the left hand. Check that, that's Allison Crowder. Either way, an and one for Tennessee Wesleyan. Free throw, nothing but net. And it is an and one to make it a 10-point game. Stolen inbound, swung back in, Yearwood has it. Crowder for Atkins. Meandering her way inside, off of the glass, no good. Crockett pulls down the rebound. Passed it to Scott. Rams with slight numbers. Scott finds Simmons. Yes, ma'am, from the corner. Student body president drilling a big tray. A 13-point lead for Bluefield. Got to get back on defense, and the bunny falls for Hannah Cherry. Cook sprints into the front court. Tries at the hoop and misses. Rolling down to a minute 13. Crowder. Temp with the left hand, no good. Cook another rebound. Turning into a track meet. Simmons thought about it. Now slowing down for Scott. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Bluefield leading by 11. Cook with 8 on the shot clock. Finds Crockett. Shot clock running out. Got a piece of the rim. Jordan Wright. 35 seconds. Shot clock is still on for Atkins. Nicks the front of the rim. So the shot clock, about a second differential between the two. Bluefield likely will milk it out. Here's Simmons. Scott finds Cook. Wow, what a first half for Sierra Cook. 41-27, buzzer sounds, and Bluefield triumphantly walks into the locker room at halftime, leading by 14. Ready to start the third quarter. Bluefield College leading by 14 in a AAC showdown. Rams trying to thwart their 9-game losing streak and get their first win of the calendar year of 2020. Tennessee Wesleyan showed a little bit of promise there in the second quarter. Not yet in the third quarter as a pass was telegraphed by Campbell. Takes the ball into the front court. Sierra Cook led the way for Bluefield College in that first half. Now has it in the right wing. Campbell tries her luck at the rim. 43-27. Second largest lead of the game for Bluefield College. They've led by as much as 17. Well, Tennessee Wesleyan and multiple times they cut it down to 9 with plays like that from Savannah Atkins. Well, she's listed as a post player. Tennessee Wesleyan has not really lined up in the post at all. This has been the problem for Bluefield College, though, getting out of this full court press. Campbell finds Cloninger. Pulls up. Bump to the floor, no foul on a miss. Thought about the three, stepped inside. McClurg fouled. First foul of the third quarter, booked on Bluefield. Addison McClurg. That's from the first one. It's a 12-point lead now. In and out, rebounded by Cloninger. Cook. Here comes Crockett down the baseline, fouled. Now she'll get a chance at 2 free throws. Jeff Rice imploring his young team to help each other. It's been all Bluefield since the jump. After missing her second, Crockett's chance at a second. Missing her first, I should say. Here's the second, and it's good. 13-point lead for the Bluefield College Rams. Poke loose, and it stays with Tennessee Wesleyan. Now to the line for Tennessee Wesleyan. Here's Carly Runyon. First game of this doubleheader. We got the men's game for you right after this. Rims in. (44-33). Well, Tennessee Wesleyan, what's been able to keep them in this game is their ability to apply pressure and this full court defense. Every pass has been a challenge for Bluefield College since the second quarter began. Rams, to their credit, through the athleticism of really Sierra Cook and Kiana Campbell, they have been able to keep the lead. Here you're seeing it again for Campbell. Crockett, too short. Turman pulled down the rebound. Spins in left block. Turman hits the big three. 47-33, the lead gets a little bit larger for Bluefield College. 6:55 on the clock. A foul booked on Crockett. Should be the third on Bluefield. And now reads the second. So it actually was the second. Now, yes, the third. And Crockett, that is her third as well, as Scott ranges in for the board. Hands it off for Campbell. It's a new offense from Corey Mullins. Rams at 6-16, 5-12 AAC. One up against Tennessee Wesleyan. Also under 500. Rams, why are they under 500? Hitting shots like that all day. Hyana Scott. Only called a 2, 49-33. And Runyon loops it in. .550 on the clock. Cloninger gets it in. And as Scott ranges to the right. Campbell spins and finds Turman. Just rolls out. Cloninger with a swat out. Campbell out to Crockett from 4 feet away. Swirls out. Ball movement has been better for Bluefield. If you're Corey Mullins or anybody that watches this team regularly, you have to agree that the Rams have been more aggressive and they have been smarter on the offensive end in this game. Atkins air balls. Rams ball. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Bluefield leads by 14. Campbell switches to her right hand. Scott is dialed in. That one counts for all 3 points. 52-35. At the elbow, Trout on a pump fake. Underhands, great ball movement there for the Bulldogs. Haley Turman walks across the timeline. Four minutes left to go, third quarter. Campbell lost the ball. Bulldogs swarming in. Called a tie-up. Rams remain in possession. Scott from the free throw line. Bit of a heat check as she airballed that. There was only 1 second left on the shot clock. Rams needed a shot from her. 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. Harley Runyon using the glass. 13-point lead for Bluefield. Scott breaks past the defender. Good bounce into Haley Turman. Tiana Scott is on fire. With the threes and the assist to go with it. Another turnover for Bluefield in the backcourt, though. That's got to frustrate Corey Mullins. Three minutes left in the third quarter. Bounce pass inside, spin to the right. Kenzie Kahn to the line for two. And Kahn gets a free throw to fall to put the Bulldogs back within 14. Will the Rams be able to finish this? This is another problem they have had in the past, being able to finish ball games. So far, they've done a great job by answering to any punch that Tennessee Wesleyan has thrown at them. And A. Simmons has a three in this game, thought about it again, gave it over to Wiley. Sharing is caring, people. The passes have been impeccable for Bluefield in this game. 57-41, Morgan Wiley drilling a three. Timeout called by Corey Mullins. .230 left to go in the third quarter. A three drilled by Morgan Wiley, putting the Rams up by 16, 57-41. And a trap down the baseline for Tennessee Wesleyan. Got it. Trying their luck inside. .210 left to go. The inbounds passes. Rams have not gotten a break. Oh, the Bulldogs do want to get a rally started. That's how they're going to do it. Finding Campbell, returns to Curtis. Dangerous ball movement. Campbell gets across the timeline. Wiley, spot up three. She's hit two in a row. Morgan Wiley tying the largest lead of the game at 60-43. Now to the line for two is Kenzie Kahn. Kahn makes it a 15-point game. Whistle blows. Taylor Sutherland checks in for the first time. Campbell sprinting down the floor. Defense has to chase her. No luck inside for Cloninger. Pump fake, too hard. Sutherland with a rebound. Not as big of a press there off of the miss. Rolling the clock down to 1:05. Third quarter of play. Bluefield College up by 15. Trying to erase a losing streak that currently stands at 9 games. Shot clock is at 7. Kick out to Campbell with 4 seconds. Fouled hard. Well, she fell on her wrist. Seems to be okay. Foul booked on Madison McClure. Campbell to the line for a couple with 46.2 seconds left to go. Right back to a 16-point lead. .44 seconds left before the fourth quarter. Now down to 35. Here's 30. Corner 3. Caitlin Strange getting it done. That's such a big 3. Now only a 13-point lead. Seems surmountable. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Campbell out of the defensive pressure, gets into the front court and almost slips. Down to 5 seconds. Campbell to the line for a couple. Fouled again. Campbell putting Bluefield back up. By the way, that was called a 3. 63 to 49. Gonna roll into the front court. Nobody has given any defensive pressure. That's swatted. Cloninger picks it up. That's a great block for Taylor Sutherland. Rams going into the final quarter of play, up by 14 on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. Ready to start the fourth quarter. Bluefield College leading by 15. 63-48. I knew I had the score right. Once again, something messed up down low. 63-48 on to the fourth quarter. They're trying to snap a 9-game losing streak. Crockett. Good bullet out to Campbell. Could have been an and one. Counted for three anyway. 66-48. 18-point lead for Bluefield College, their largest of the game. Great way to start the fourth quarter. Reach in called in on the Rams.
What can we do on the ball?
It's on Curtis, her third. So a couple of players to watch out for in foul trouble. Curtis has 3 fouls, as does Crockett. That one almost hit the roof, did not go in. Runyon past defenders, floats it up, not in, and another foul booked on Bluefield. On Haley Turman.
Hey, you gotta block out now. Hey, press break 5.
Enzi Khan misses the first of 2. Gets the second to fall, 17-point game once more. Men's game for you right after this. Bluefield College playing one of their best games of the season. What a fake for Campbell. Down to 7 seconds. Now at 3, Campbell has to make a move to shoot it. Scott at the buzzer, off the front of the rim. That's still the shot that you wanted, especially with the buzzer running down. Quick and one though for Jordan Wright.
Don't leave your feet. Just slide over there.
Missed it. Rebound Scott. Scott switching from hand to hand. Tennessee Wesleyan still playing like they very much believe in this comeback. They look motivated. Shots have just not fallen for them. You know who they have fallen for? Bluefield College. Yana Campbell. Tips back in bounds. Right. Banks it home. Curtis. The Campbell and the press wears off. 7:10 left to go in the game. Campbell gets blocked by Atkins, follows it though. Kick out to Scott, right wing, perfect. $6:44 left. Another foul called. Rams are racking up the fouls as Tennessee Wesleyan tries to get past Bluefield, who looks a bit gassed, but they lead by 18 with 6:40 left to go. All about finishing for Bluefield College. That's the second foul on Scott. Second one in and out. So 1 of 2 on that trip to the charity stripe. Great pass to Campbell. So Campbell lines up as the 2 in this offense. Scott as the 1. Now down to 5 in the shot clock. Sierra Cook, who's been quiet in the second half, finds Scott at the buzzer. Off the rim, no good. I think Bluefield got away with a shot clock violation there. Scott might not have gotten that off. Either way, rebound for Tennessee Wesleyan. They get the ball back. Jordan Wright tries her luck on Sierra Cook. Missed a bit off and books herself a foul. First foul on the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter, and the first foul on Wright in the ball game. Oh, that is going to make Corey Mullins very upset. Curtis did not know when to start the offense. I was just staring off into space for about a solid 2 seconds, and the Rams in danger of a 5-second violation. Call a timeout. They lead, though, by 17, 71-54. Six minutes left to go in the game. Bluefield leads by 17, trying to finish to end this 9-game losing streak. Tennessee Wesleyan kicking out the pressure, though. Tiana Scott backs out. 10 on the shot clock for Campbell. Campbell finds Haley Turman. What a feed, what a shot. 20-point lead for Bluefield College, and they only call it as a 2. Oh, they robbed her of a 3. You got to realize the red line is for the men. $19-point lead for the Rams. They'll take it. Now 16 after Jordan Wright. She has been the star of the fourth quarter. The Rams have had trouble getting the ball across the timeline, even in the baseline in the past 2 trips. Inside of 5 minutes left to go, time running out for a Tennessee Wesleyan comeback, but if the Rams keep turning the ball over like that, it's not out of the realm of possibility. On the floor, and after missing the baseline jumper, Curtis pulled the ball down. Cook from the corner. Atkins putting Tennessee Wesleyan back into the game. It's a 13-point lead, 4 minutes left to go. Cook down the far sideline. Rams can waste a few seconds. Ten on the shot clock for Campbell. Cook garnering separation. Now down to 3. Campbell has to chuck it up. No good. All that did was just waste 30 seconds for Tennessee Wesleyan to come back. Atkins way too hard on a 3. Campbell flings it into the front court for Scott. And Corey Mullins is telling them to milk out this clock, and that's what they have done on the last couple of possessions. Eight seconds on the clock. Curtis. It's a layup, got the ball back. Has to shoot at the buzzer, and a shot clock violation. And Sierra Cook had banked that in.
Hey, they're flat out. Stay flat. Stay flat. Stay flat.
2:50 left to go.
Stay flat. Shooter. No middle. Come on.
Out of the corner, Atkins. Strange thought about the three, kicked it wide. Atkins from pro range airballs it. Another shot clock violation. Both teams just trading shot clock violations. Into Crockett. Cloninger decides to dribble. Campbell almost slipped again. Campbell, good. 15-point lead for Bluefield College inside of 2 minutes left. Out of bounds, another turnover. Rams can feel it now. 1:49 left to go in the ball game, leading by 15. Here's Campbell, across the timeline. Finds Sierra Cook gliding right to the rim. 17-point lead for the Rams. All-out domination for Bluefield College today. Certainly stuff to work on, but what a confidence boost to come back home, get your first win of the calendar year after a 9-game losing streak, and one, though, for Hannah Cherry. Rebounded for Bluefield. That's Brianna Poole, newly eligible for the Rams. Emily has fresh legs. She's running faster than everybody else on the floor. Cloninger at the top of the key. 1 minute remaining. Step back, Sierra Cook. No good. No foul. Rams with it back. Out to the wing. Here's Crockett. Trying to force the ball into Poole. 30 seconds left to go in this game, and a three. Big one for Caitlin Strange. Timeout called by Corey Mullins, trying to make the decision, and it will be a full timeout. 77-65. We'll take a break with 27.8 seconds left to go. Back for Bluefield College, 23 seconds left. Poole bullies her way in, air balls it. Sutherland slapped the ball out of bounds, and it's Tennessee Wesleyan ball. 19.6 seconds left. Down to 12. Was out of bounds, waiting on the call. It stays with Tennessee Wesleyan with 7.8 seconds left. Rams will now have a win after 9 losses in a row and move to 7-16, 6-12 AAC. Tennessee Wesleyan falling to 8-13 as that 3 is no good. Trout with a rebound and makes it a 10-point game with 2.1 seconds left. And that is it. Bluefield College picks up their first win of the calendar year and knocks off Tennessee Wesleyan at the Dome in convincing fashion. What a win for Corey Mullins and his squad. They looked good today. So we'll take a break and be back with the men's game in about half an hour. But until then, take it easy, Rams fans.